fellow book lovers with Stoner Vibes. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today we are getting just into a little bit of what I've read this year. I know we're just not about to get into December, but I honestly feel like I've read a lot of good books this year. Like if you take a look at my Storygraph, I always say the name wrong. If you take a look at it, you'll see that I did pretty good this year. I did an amazing job of one reaching my goal. Okay, I reached my goal of 30 books. I know I could have done more, but I just feel like this year was going to be kind of busy, so I didn't want to overload myself and not reach my goal and then feel some type of way about it. But I feel really good. As you can see, I've read 41 books this year. 41. A lot of those is thanks to my freaking Libby app and the audiobooks that I've been getting through. So that's one thing that I really enjoyed about getting all through the books that I did read. So 41 books, that's 13,577 pages. I read a lot of mystery. I didn't even think I did that much mystery this year, but apparently, yeah, a lot of mystery, some dark and emotional, a lot of tense, adventurous. Man, my chart looks a little crazy this year. I did not realize I read that much dark, challenging books this year, but apparently I did. My pace has been pretty good. I've read a lot of medium pace books, meaning like just books that weren't too long, too thick. They were books that I could really get through, like pretty soon, right away. So I did like that. My biggest page number, 61%, 300 to 499 pages. That means majority of the books that I have read have been to about 500 pages. I mean, 500 plus is only at 5%. And that's only because I don't have all that kind of time in the world to read a 500-page book. But I mean, to know that my biggest number has been 61% is pretty awesome, right? Nonfiction, of course, 98% has been fiction. Sue me, I don't care. I love a good fiction story. Wow, my romance is really taking over this year. So my romance and my thriller this year has gone through the roof. Oh my god, like, and for me not to be a young adult type person, reader, I read a lot of young adult. I read a lot of mystery, fantasies. I'm really shocked my fantasy has been that low. Um, yeah, I guess I haven't done a lot of fantasy this year, but my romance has been kicking ass, and that's again because of Kindle and because of Libby. So mostly because of Kindle. Like my Kindle app is the reason why I have gone through so much. I am happy to see that 76% has still been print. So that means 76% of my books I have read physically, which I'm happy about that. So 5% have been audiobooks and 20% have been digital books, which I know digital is the ones that I've read on my Libby app. That's 12,946 pages. So that's 16.45 hours of reading. Wow. Of course, Stephanie Garber and Freddie McFadden had taken over my life, y'all. Oh, they've taken over my life this year. Like, I don't even know what to say about those two. They have taken over my reading for this year. Mimi Grace as well and A.E. Valdez. Like, I've read a lot of their books. Blake Crouch, I'm really getting into his books. I read Wayward Pines earlier this year, and then I just finished another audiobook, Recursion, which was freaking amazing. And everybody keeps telling me I need to get into Black Matter, which is on my TBR, which is what I do plan to read next year. So Blake, get ready. I am coming for another one of your books because I've been freaking killing your books. All right. I like this too. Number of pages, books and pages. So 41 books, of course, 13,577 pages. I really like how it gives me this breakdown, this little graph. That's pretty cool. Um, I'm not a picky reader, y'all. If the book is good, it's good. Like when I do my reviews, I don't like to do in-depth reviews because I feel you still need to get your own opinion of the book. You know what I mean? Like my opinion is cool and it's my highest opinion, but I would love to hear your highest opinion on a book. So a lot of my books have been five have been a 5 rating. Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's like if I just like a book, I like a book. And I'm gonna give it a 5 star if I have to. There's only been a handful of books that I have not rated that I'm actually okay with. Like it's not a problem. Like I don't mind giving a book a 5 if for me it was a good book. Like a lot of people just don't like books because they don't like the way it reads, or they don't like the way the characters are set up, they don't like the format, they don't like the way the narrator is talking. Like a lot of people, when they have a problem with a book, they go like all in. Like at the end of the day, if it was good, it was good. Like you didn't like it, why did you finish it? If you didn't like it, why did you finish it? Okay, so these were all the books that I have read. Let's see all the books that I DNF'd. Let me see all the books that I DNF'd. Okay. Oh, okay. So I've only DNF'd 4 books. Okay, so 169 pages read out of 1,487. Okay. My moves for my DNF: emotional, mysterious, dark, inspired, funny, and adventurous. A lot of medium pace books. Um, young adult. Look at that. A lot of my young adult books I DNF'd. I DNF'd and then it was print. And a lot of times I probably like started the book and it just was not the time for me to read it. So I like kind of just put it down and was like, I'll come back to it another time. But I mean, that's still really good. I'm 18%. Like, that's still really good. And I'm really proud of myself for, still getting through at least some books and not DNFing everything, because that does outweigh a lot of the books that I have read. So I'm proud of myself right there. Like I really am. Um Checking out. So all of my ratings that I am looking at right now for my 5 star have honestly been really good books. Like I don't have a problem with them. Okay, so all of my 5 star reads have been really, I can vouch. They're 5 stars. Deadless Divide. I love the freaking narrator in that book. Before I Let Go was heart pounding. But I read that for our um book club. So yeah, that one was a good one. That was good. Finale. I try to get through a lot of the series that I started last year. I tried to get through those the beginning of this year, and I was happy to say I did. One of Us Is Dead was recommended to me by one of my friends from my book club. Make a Scene by Mimi Grace has been great. All I've Wanted, All I've Needed, in the Beginning of Forever. Oh my God, Ace and Sunshine. I loved that freaking series. It was so cute. It's just one of those black romances that you look for, where you just want a happy ending. You just want people to just be in love and happy and enjoy life. And Mimi Grace, A.E. Valdez, she gave us that, and I'm so happy for it. Again, Freedom McFadden, it's taking over my life, y'all. Take a Chance was a really quick little story that was 69 pages, and it was just one of those get through, love it, read it, and then just enjoy the rest of your day. And that's what I loved about that book. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I was actually recommended. I've seen it everywhere, but one of my coworkers actually told me to read it as well because she really enjoyed it. Evelyn went through some things. Evelyn went through some things. That's all I can say. She went through some things. Their Vicious Games. Ooh, that was a woozer. And I just found out that she is coming out with a book too for this one. So I cannot wait to see what this is going to be about, because Their Vicious Games was crazy. All right, crazy. The Thing About Home was really pretty as well. I read that for another book club, our Blunts and Books book club. Oh, it was such a heart pounding story. Just I understood exactly where she was coming from, just understanding about your father, your family. It's a lot. It's emotional. Snow King Catches His Snowflake. Oh my God, if you need a Christmas hot story to read, Snow King Catches His Snowflake is it. Okay, if you want something spicy but you still want to be in that Christmas spirit, that's the book you need to get. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say about that one. That one just, woo. A.E. Valdez knows how to hit them spicy scenes. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, she knows how to hit them spicy scenes. Other than that, that's really all I had. I just want to do a quick little reading update of where I've been at so far this year with my reading. Again, I'm really proud of myself. I'm over my goal. Nothing could be better than that. So let's roll up on this episode and we will go ahead and catch you on the flip side.